The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No, I mean,
I'll be back.
where you want?
Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, don't say that.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
That's
what she said.
Outweigh.
Hey, Mike Delatorre.
All right, Mike.
Or the one.
Follow. Or do not.
Ooh,
There is no trap.
Live long. Prosper.
Get away from her, you bitch!
hey, don't say that,
Wait a
dude.
minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Take it away.
Bye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
I see dead people.
So what? You said that.
Why so serious?
Mike,
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
What I do is not up to you.
don't they have a remake of this coming too?
No, they got a brand new.
We're home. The force is with me. I'm one with the force and the force is with me.
One with the Force. Are you one with the Force?
One with the force and the force is with me.
Oh. Welcome, everybody, to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly Webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and next to me is the...
Captain Rickster. Don't call me late for dinner or lunch, breakfast, or any other time. And also, I'm a trickster.
He is a trickster, everybody. He is a trickster, and I wanted to. I did go yesterday to LostCon and did a panel, but man, walking around that place all day long, it was like, and doing the panels, it just completely wiped me out. I'm okay to do a show, but I'm not really ready necessarily for doing panels and walking around a convention. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
So my apologies for not making it the rest of the weekend to Arlene and LostCon, but I gave it my best. And the Force is with me. That's true. Is the Force with you, Captain Rickster, this week?
Oh, yes. For some reason, there came a bleeping light up there. It says we're not on the to the left.
What's to the left?
That beeping thing that says like we're sounds off.
I don't think you're looking at a TV screen.
Oh.
And not our live show. Leave it to Captain Rickster.
Yeah, you never,
He's looking at something that doesn't matter as usual.
You never know about this computer thing he's got here. Something's always funny with this thing.
He's looking at the monitor that I put up there for him so he could, because he can't read the screen in front of me in the comments, so he could see him. And see,
I got this big thing sitting right here.
He says the sound is great, so there's nothing wrong with it. There he is, the trickster part of him again. He's just trying to trick everybody.
I got this big thing in front of me. I can't read nothing.
The Force is strong with
It's
you.
like a huge dildo. But anyway.
Hey, this is a kid's show. Stop that. They don't need to learn what that is at this. They're going to censor us, man. I'm going to have to cut that out. And I thought you were better than that, Captain Rick. So you're always telling me to be better.
Well.
Oh, my God. See, he said that.
Remove this thing. I don't have to worry about it.
It's a light, okay? Give me a break. I can't remove it. Anyway, back to the show and not his foul language. As my wife would say, no baiwa. That means don't say bad words. That is a bad word, in my opinion. But look, Mike, Even Mike says, "Oh my God, what did he say? Oh my God, OMG,
OMG, oh my God.
yeah, TMI, Captain Rickster." Anyway, look at this, guys. This is something we got, and I got 2 of them so I could open one on the show, and I kept forgetting to bring it back, but it's fitting that you're here, Mike, because you were with me when I purchased this at Disneyland. So look at that. I'm sure you open yours because Mike likes to open up stuff. So,
Yep.
And also look at these new things, these Hot Wheels. These are pretty cool. Looks like Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oops. And then there's Chewbacca on the Millennium Falcon. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. And, okay, great. Hey, it's Stan. Hey, Stan, what's up?
Hey, Stan. How you doing?
He's watching on Facebook, but the comments are not working.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not good.
I don't know about Facebook. I know on YouTube the comments work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, everybody, happy anniversary of Caravan of Courage. It aired on this date in Star Wars history in 1984. It's 39 years old today. And I'm 35, so I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, really.
I was in a show 39 years ago, and I'm 35, right? And I'm just joking. Reverse it.
Reverse it. Please.
Yeah. So
Big-
happy anniversary, Caravan
Yep.
of Courage. Next year's the 40th. Wow.
That's gonna be
Where has
great.
time gone by?
No.
So we're gonna have these 2 unboxings. The Ewoks from this was at Star Traders,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one we got at the regular store. So, hell, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. So, a little update on the Kickstarter campaign for Yub Nub. For all those who are watching the show or that contributed, we're actually, I convinced Tom to restart it. So, and then lower the amount to a very small amount so that at least we get some funding and it will help us out. So if you've contributed, you still have the opportunity to contribute when we relaunch it to still get all the different, the giveaways for the different tiers. So you can still get the action figures and all that other stuff and the shirts, the posters, everything, be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to lower it to such a small amount that it gets funded. I don't believe in crowdsourcing or going on to places and begging for money. I think you should get something if you donate. So we're going to lower it to such a small amount that it's going to get funded. And if it happens again, then it won't. Then when it happens, you'll get everything as well. Does that mean we have to? Yes, that does. Because once it doesn't fund, thank you for asking that question. Once it does not fund, it goes away. And it's got like 8 or 9 days. And he set the amount I thought was too high. I think last time I checked, it's around $7,000 already. So people are contributing. But, and this might be also a good chance for people to maybe get a gift for Christmas for somebody as
true.
well. So I was bringing that up to him. So at least it gets funded. We're still going to move forward with the Yub Nub documentary as well. We do need some funds, which is why we did this. But we could still contribute it. Like I filmed Kevin Thompson here. I'm getting ready to film Nikki Patello. I'm probably going to film Tony Cox because he's in Los Angeles and a few others. And he could film everybody overseas in London, like Warwick Davis and other people as well. But let's just want to give a quick update on that and say happy anniversary to everybody who loves the Ewok movies. And may they make more. May Dave Filoni, now that he's in charge, decide to bring something with Ewoks at least.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's about what we did or something new. I forgot about Jimmy Mack. Thank you for bringing that up, Stan. I'm going to reach out to Jimmy and Rebel Force Radio when it relaunches. Yeah, it's going to be on the same website, but we'll definitely have links up and everything. So, we could make sure that how to recontribute. So appreciate all that. Hopefully, next week we're supposed to go. Another little bit of a news announcement. Margot is getting ready to retire from Disneyland, and her last day is on the 30th
of November.
So I'm supposed to go in for a small surgery thing the day before, but Captain Richter says I will be okay.
Yes, he'll be okay.
Yeah. So, and Mike's going to join us. So, Mike, I want to let you know too about that. In case you didn't know, that's Margot's last day at Disneyland. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go on that day. So, it's going to be fun.
Oh yes, very fun.
Last day of November as well. But we're here to talk about Monarch.
Yeah.
And For All Mankind, which are both on Apple Plus.
Yes, they are.
I don't know in Canada if they're on Apple Plus or how you stream. Do you get Apple Plus, Stan, in Canada? Is it the same thing or is it on a different service? Just curious. Let us know in the comments. But what do you want to start with first?
Mankind.
I know. I knew you were going to say that because he loves Monarch.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
rewatching it. He loves Godzilla so much.
Yes, I wanted to watch it and make sure I got everything I wanted to do on the episode 3.
And before we get into that, last announcement is we're going to be at LA Comic Con next weekend. So next week's show is going to be all the show. We're going to be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If not live, we're going to be live to video.
Right.
Which means we'll post a video each day of us doing walkthroughs and talking about the show. And Mike's going to join us this year for a brief period of time and then go do his thing. But Mike's going to be a part of that, and we're grateful for it. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I love LA Comic Con because the cosplay is so wonderful there. I've never seen it that good at any show. So, and from all different genres, everything you could think of. I mean, not just Star Wars, not just Star Trek. I mean, they have everything. Everything sci-fi. I mean,
yes,
anything you could think of, even Stranger Things, and on and on and on and on. I could go on for the next hour of the different cosplays.
They even got anime too there.
Everything, and I'm excited about that. Stan says off the streaming services, I think Apple Plus is almost the same in Canada. Okay,
cool,
as it is in the U.S. So that's going to be fun. Okay, let's jump into For All Mankind, a show that Captain Richter doesn't seem to care to watch, but I like it because it's basically like a what if, which is strange because I thought Captain Richter liked What If.
Yeah, you know they're bringing out What If too, second season.
I know. So
I can't wait.
I'm excited for a lot of stuff that's coming out next year. The one thing I'm not excited about, and this is off topic, is all the remakes. Who thought it would be a good idea to redo The Color Purple?
Oh, yeah, really, huh?
Who thought it would be a good idea to redo Highlander? Who thought it would be a good idea, to keep doing
remakes.
Part 4, Part 5, Part 6. They're doing Beverly Hills Cop 4. They're doing The Grinch 2. It's, come on, guys. Please, come again. We need some originality. Oh, Planet of the Apes, too.
Oh, yeah. The remake of the original.
Yeah, I mean, and they're doing the spinoff of the Hunger Games. It's like, can we get something original? Not the remakes, but also the sequels. I mean, that's why a lot of actors don't like to do sequels unless it's a different story. So, and here we go. Wonka, too. That's another remake.
Yeah, Wonka. Yeah, they are doing that one also. In fact, it's out right now, I believe.
No, it's Christmas.
Christmas time. That's right. Everything's remake. Everything.
And, I mean, it's them calling the shots, but it's those same people that wanted to have AI write everything, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on, right? We need writers. We need human beings. So there are so many top-selling books. There could be movies. I agree.
Of course there are.
And and look at Star Wars, for example. I mean, we're way off topic, but we're jumping back on sci-fi. But Star Wars has so many stories to tell. Congratulations, Dave Filoni, as well. Congratulations on becoming a creative director at Lucasfilm.
Yes.
We are all very happy about that because we know we're in good hands. So, Virginia mentioned, did we see the Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes.
I'll be honest. I started to watch it. Then I got about, I think, halfway through it. And then I got distracted. It seemed okay to me. It seemed kind of okay. But I didn't finish seeing it. So I can't review it. So, going back to For All Mankind, the reason why I like it is because we're talking about what if. Let's give the review. The latest episode For All Mankind, and this is season 4, I believe.
Season 4.
Season 4. So it's been on for a while. the latest episode gets an all for sci-fi rating of, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I mean, it could have been a little bit better. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good show. The at the beginning they start playing, who is president, who is this, and then we had a woman president
Yeah.
already. And it's just, Mike, you would like this show. This is a good show because it's very intelligently written. And it's like, what if this happened and that Gorbachev is still there. The Soviet Union never collapsed. It's still the Soviet Union.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing this whole space race thing. And now they're on Mars. I think they're in the year 2003. They haven't even gotten up to us yet. And we're already on Mars. It's like, what if we didn't stop doing the space race, which we should have kept doing it.
Oh, yes.
So
We should have.
But the good news is we're getting ready to go back to do a flyby of the moon in 2025.
Yep.
I think the Artemis thing, if it's still on track, at least we're going to fly around the moon, which would be
We
great.
get to see the dark side of the moon. We'll see if any Transformers are there.
Yeah, you've been thinking about Pink Floyd too much, probably.
Oh, yes. I like Pink Floyd.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I like about it. And in this latest version of For All Mankind, one of the old hats had to go and take charge from another person who had been there forever because he's messing things up. They tried to grab this asteroid and they messed it up, which was in orbit. They're trying to make it an orbit of
It's going to be an orbit around
Mars, so they could like mine it or something like that.
Yes.
And you're starting to see the moon, not the moon, the Mars base. By the way, I learned something new about Mars. They call days, they call souls there. It's one soul, one day. So I learned something new I didn't know. So it's actually educational. And I think the Martian day is like, it's a little bit longer than the Earth day.
All right.
It's like a little bit longer, which is kind of neat. But they have problems. So, just like everybody else does, they got the astronauts and the people doing all the stuff, get all the great stuff, while the worker bees down below get nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And they cut their pay. Yeah, it does kind of sound like Lower Decks, doesn't it? And Soul is Spanish for sun. Okay. Yeah, because one of the episode is Happy Souls Day, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's still well made. Tensions happening. That old NASA flight director who kind of was a traitor, she's in Russia, and now she got caught up in that political turmoil there and got beat up. And it's
she deserved.
That's right. I just saw that.
Yeah, there's a remake of.
I just saw the ad for they're looking for the next Karate Kid, and Ralph Macchio is going to be in it. So yeah, kind of like my job. Worker bees don't get paid enough.
That's right.
Worker bees make the world go round. And Captain Rickster is a testament to this. Every Christmas I give good bonuses because I know that if it's not for the worker bees, I wouldn't have a company.
That's true.
That's true. And they work a lot harder than I do.
Actually, I've been the longest one there. Nobody else has flew the coop.
No, nobody's flew the coop. It's just people moved on, basically. He calls it flew the coop. But we're still a fairly young company.
Oh, yeah, we are.
So we have growing pains and partnership pains. And,
definitely partnership.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about that. So let's talk about For All Mankind.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm excited to see I don't know how many episodes there is, but I like what I see so far. It's been fairly good. Would it be wax off, jacket off? I don't know. I saw the ad where they were looking for the next Karate Kid, and it said they need to speak English, but if they speak Mandarin, that's a plus. But they don't care.
Right. Yeah.
So, it's Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio,
right?
Who's gonna play the roles? I guess Jackie Chan is gonna take the Pat Morita role or wax on role.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah. Or do the crane or do the drum. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. Go watch Trolls Remix. Okay.
All right.
I will. You guys are funny today. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. This episode. Oh, and during this episode, the one Kelly Baldwin, who is the daughter of the other Baldwin, who is taking too long to come back home. She and the other lady from NASA went to heliosphere or whatever the
Right.
thing's called, and got the guy to take his company back, and so they could go and like try to discover real things like the water, or was there life on Mars before, instead of trying to do all this mining stuff that people that want to make money make, of course.
Of course.
So it's just a commentary on the way we are. I thought the opening credits always crack me up because it shows what happened in history. So watch the opening credits; those are pretty fun. All right, enough of For All Mankind. Unless you got something else to say.
No, I'm good at that.
Yeah, and let's go ahead. I guess we're gonna go ahead and
Yep. Open
maybe
box.
you could try to open this one up first, and I'll open up the Hot Wheels while you're doing it. It's
All
supposed to
right.
be 10 episodes. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. So these are kind of neat. These aren't that expensive, and you could get them for anybody. They're Hot Wheels. But this is a Darth Vader Hot Wheel. It's kind of neat. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know how well that's focusing. It's kind of neat. Darth Vader.
Interesting.
Do you need this? Maybe that'll help.
Something.
See, I gave Captain Rickster the hard job. And this one is Chewbacca. Do you guys like the Star Wars little things they do for Hot Wheels? This one's kind of cool because Chewbacca looks like a car, but it's if you look down, it's a Millennium Falcon. That's cool. I don't know if I should give ratings to Hot Wheels, but I guess kids love them. So if I'd give it a rating, I would give it these two Hot Wheels. They're well made. I'd give them like maybe, I guess 4.5 stars out of 5. I like Hot Wheels, Mike says. Of course. Did you get the Disney 100 toys? Oh, I saw those the other day. I don't usually go into McDonald's. But Captain Rickster bought me breakfast, and I was in there, and I saw the Disney 100 toys. They have a lot of them. Not just Star Wars. They have like all the stuff from the Disney.
All the Disney stuff.
Right. From 100 years, and that's pretty incredible. You don't have to be nice with that. That's the one we're opening.
Well, I'm trying to get a thing.
You could buy the toys? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'll have to go in there and buy at least the Star Wars ones.
$1.99 usually.
This is really worth it. This is at Disneyland in Star Trader. But look at all these different action figures. This was like $19, but with the discount, it was like, because we have a Dream Key, Inspire Key it's called now.
Inspire Key, yeah. What's a Dream Key?
This was like $16, but you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures.
Mm-hmm.
From Wicket to Logray to Chief Chirpa. I don't know all these. Tebow. Mike probably knows all their names.
They're on the back.
They're yeah.
That's a stand.
They're stands, so I'd like to take. They're tied down, so I'm not going to do that right now. But just show them to you real quick. But they're really cool. Like, how can you get this many action figures for? Even if you don't have the Inspire Key, it's still $19.99. So definitely worth it. Of course, I got one that I didn't open to keep for my collection.
That's all the people there.
Oh, it says it right on the back, and I said a lot of the names. Chief Chirpa, Tebow, Lumat, Logray, Wicket, Romba, and Kank. Kank's from the Ewok movie, Caravan of Courage.
Oh well, they put him on there.
Yeah, it is Kank. From Caravan of Courage. Here's Kank in the back here. This is Kank. The one let me see if I can point out. It's this one in the back. This is Kank
Mm-hmm.
because she has her magic stick. It's hard to tell on this, but she's kind of got a pinkish, purplish one. Yeah, that's Kank. They made a Caravan of Courage action figure.
Yeah.
When are they going to make Mace
Well,
or Sindel or Noah?
you know something though? I
What?
saw someone who took one of those things apart like that,
Uh-huh.
and they had a small little symbol and a lot of small little mace in the thing.
I don't know about that.
I saw well, someone made it, but I saw.
Well, I mean, they make a lot of those.
I saw that.
I
on
saw
Facebook.
Mike's. Mike had a Mace and a Sindel. Those were pretty nice, actually, Mike.
Right. Put it down. We're done.
Yeah, it's too hard to take them off, but I wanted to
Yes.
show Kank more
We're
later
done.
on another show after I look at him.
Yeah, we're done.
That is pretty cool.
Yes.
You did that? You made it? Did you 3D print them? That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so who knows? Maybe one day. I have no
Yeah.
idea. But I'm kind of shocked I see Kank there. Yes, you did post them on Facebook. They're
Mhm.
great.
Just so I know someone did.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, probably, Captain Rickster.
Yes.
It was Mike that posted them.
Mike who did it. Yes.
Yes. So it's nice to see they're giving more love to Caravan of Courage on the 39th anniversary, which is today. So,
Yep.
Oh, you ordered them from Etsy. That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
So, what are we going to move on to next, Captain Rickster?
Monarch.
And we didn't do last week's show, right? Because we were tied up at another convention. So we have 2 episodes, right? Or 3.
No.
Because we didn't do last week. And they had 2 in the beginning.
Yeah, we didn't do 3. Episode 3, because we're on episode 4.
No, they did 3 already. Wow. So let's talk about Monarch for a second here.
Yeah.
What do you think about it so far, Captain Rickster?
I think it's great that adding all these new monsters to the MonsterVerse.
Are they new?
Yes,
They're not in
brand
any
new.
comic
No.
books. They're not in any old movies that you know
Comic
of.
books, maybe yes, but TV shows, movies, no. I've never seen them in movies before.
Well, that one at the last episode, which was over there in Alaska, was pretty incredible.
Yeah, they have a name for it too. I saw somebody they named it.
I'm sure they have names for all of them.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it, what they called it. Verk, Verka.
Verka?
I think it's called Verka.
Yeah. Let's give a rating for the 3 episodes we didn't talk about. Let's just do it as one episode. I'm going to give Monarch a 4.90 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm gonna give it a 4.95.
I'm surprised you didn't give it a 5.
I would have, but I want to save my 5.
Oh, now you acting like me.
Of course, I have to act like you sometimes.
Stop that. You're not supposed to be like me.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, I like this show, guys. The acting's good. The
Yes.
effects are good.
Especially
The
the
characters are
effects.
engaging. You got Kurt Russell
And his son.
Wyatt. It's a good show. Not only that, you have Asian women, which is my favorite part. Sorry. Hope my wife's not watching.
Really?
She wouldn't care, actually. Our relationship, she'll look at a guy and say, "Oh, he's cute. Do you think he's cute?" And I say, "Oh, yeah, he's cute. I don't care."
It's been 20 years. Who cares?
Yeah. By the way, yeah, it's been 20 years, 21 years. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have a relationship that good, it's not.
Not good at all. It hasn't lasted this long.
Yeah. You can look, but don't touch.
That's
Just
right.
joking. Okay. Yeah. The show's great. It's engaging. It starts off with this, the daughter of one of the main characters in Monarch, which we don't know is part of Monarch until later.
Yeah, not until episode 2.
Right. So she shows up because she thinks her father's dead. So she has the key to his apartment, and then she finds another lady and a young man in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of shocking. And she sees pictures of them, and she sees her father, and she finds out her father was leading 2 lives.
Yep.
Had her mother and her in San Francisco, and then over there. And we learn more and more and more as the show goes along. But doesn't Godzilla look great?
Oh yeah.
And then she has a flashback. So she was there in San Francisco when Godzilla was tearing the place apart. So they're kind of putting things together, 2 and 2 plus this and that, and then they go to their father's office and they find an old Monarch thing
And tapes and all this
and
stuff.
then we find him going to a girlfriend who he had a bad breakup with and wasn't dealing with, and they end up finding out they're half brother, half sister, and they don't tend to like each other very well.
Not until you get to episode 3.
Yeah, when they both think their dad is dead,
Mhm.
he hugs his sister. They hug each
Yeah.
other, which was kind of cute. Eric, get that Ewok signed by everyone. Sure. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Logray, the one who played Logray in the Ewok movie is different than the one in Jedi. But yeah, I haven't seen Bobby Bell in a while or know where he's at. He played Logray in the Ewok movie.
Is he British?
No, he was from here. They didn't
Oh.
bring Mike Edmund. They only brought Warwick Davis over for Wicket because you can't replace Wicket.
No, you can't. No.
But Bobby Bell played Logray here, who looked more like Tebow. He was, he didn't look exactly the same.
Right.
People point that out. Yeah, they're doing. Monarch is doing a great job. The music's good. The special effects is spot on. I have to say, Apple Plus, you're making some stuff that makes me want to keep my Apple Plus subscription, even though you just raised it from $6.99 to $9.99.
Yeah, I know.
It makes me want to keep it. It's unlike, and that's where Disney Plus was struggling because they weren't giving us enough content. They're giving us great content with Star Wars and some okay content with Marvel, but they're just not giving us enough content. They're relying all on having a whole bunch of stuff from the past.
Yes.
And that stuff's great as well, but Apple Plus also made Napoleon movie. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're spot on. Even Netflix is kind of making a mini comeback, even though Netflix never cancels anything that's popular.
Oh, really? Right.
Right?
Yep.
But even they're making a comeback. I mean, they've had some decent stuff on recently.
Episode 2, they came out with a new monster. And they called it a dragon.
The one that the dragon. Yes, I remember.
Came out of the ship. Remember?
When they were in the Philippines.
Yes.
In episode 2.
1952.
No, you can't replace Warwick Davis on anything. I totally agree with you. Warwick has always been a great actor.
Yep.
Funny guy too. Even in comedy, he's great. So yeah, in episode 2, you get to learn more about them and why its character, who's later becomes Kurt Russell, is protecting him from the military.
Yep.
And he actually helps him get funding. We learned that in episode 3.
Episode 3,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I hope they're not remaking Leprechaun. Come on, guys.
I hope not either. That was stupid. Good movie is good for movies, but
yeah, the original Leprechaun's great. It had Jennifer Aniston in it as well.
I know. In episode 3, they come out with that ice monster.
In episode 3, they go and speak to the older.
Yes, the older
guy played by Kurt Russell, and we find out he's kind of in a Monarch thing where they put people away to keep away from everybody
and keep them quiet.
And he helps them, and he says, "Let's get out of here and let's go find your dad." And they take off, and then he has someone help him in South Korea escape, and then they fly out there and crash.
No, they didn't crash. They actually landed.
They landed, but then they thought the dad was dead because that pilot was dead. But it turns out it was because that monster.
But they also found a tent where their father was at, and they knew that he might be alive or might be dead. So then that monster comes out when he strikes their plane, and then he freezes the guy inside.
Yes.
So you have to watch out. He's a freezer.
He is. And it kind of left like a cliffhanger like that. So we'll see what happens in the next episode.
Which won't be until December 1st. Yes.
December 1st?
Yeah. All on every Friday.
I thought it was on Wednesdays.
Nope.
It's only because of the holidays. Okay, because of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
God,
Yes.
Keep them on Wednesdays.
And it goes to January 12th. It's the last episode. The final.
How many episodes is it
10.
gonna? Okay. Well, you seem pretty excited about this Monarch, Captain Rickster. I wonder why.
Hey, Godzilla. Also, in episode 3, they show Godzilla,
Right.
and they blow him up with a hydrogen bomb, which doesn't kill him. He disappears, but it doesn't kill him, but it only makes him angry, and it gives him more energy.
Well, we haven't seen him yet, so we don't know what happened to him. But obviously, he's still around because in the future, they're still doing those drills where they're going there. They think Godzilla's coming, and they go underground. So yeah, he's still around, obviously.
Of course, he's still around
because he's the king, baby.
There's supposed to be
not King Kong.
There's supposed to be 3 more Godzillas before the April 4th showing of the Godzilla -1.
You know too much about this, Captain Rickster.
I'm up on Godzilla.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like this show. I love it.
Oh,
Keep
yes,
watching
great.
it. I can't wait to see next week's episode. I can't wait until next weekend because we're going to be at LA Comic-Con.
Oh, yes.
So just to let everybody know again, we're not going to be doing a live stream at the same time next weekend because we're going to either be live streaming from LA Comic-Con or we're going to be uploading videos from that same day. So there'll be live to video.
Yes, Mike. Well, in 5 days, we'll have a yummy breakfast.
Yes, we will. We'll have fun.
See, you said the magic word, breakfast, and I won't be late.
Yes. You can't find Captain Rickster will be there in the bathroom.
That's
he's
right.
either having food or he's in the bathroom going to the bathroom. There's one or the other with him.
One of the two.
It hasn't changed except for now he goes to the bathroom every 30 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah.
After every ride.
Poor Captain Rickster. We're teasing him too much. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, at least I can take it.
That's true. And you could dish it back too.
Oh, kidding.
Yeah. So again, we can't wait to see you guys next weekend. We're going to be streaming we'll see Mike as well later. And that's about it for this week's show.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want? What's your favorite part of any of the 3 episodes before we go?
My favorite ones are when the brand new monsters come out and see all these new monsters that they're gonna throw.
So in episode 3, you like the new ice monster,
and on episode 2, I
you like
the
the dragon.
So that's actually pretty great because before it would always be the same monsters over and over and over again. If you watch the movies, now if you look at the comic books, it has different monsters in the comic books than it does in the movie. But the same ones in the movies are also in the comic books too. But you have extra added ones also, along with Godzilla has to fight.
Did we ever find out what those little? Remember when they were in one of the episodes? They were looking at the eggs down there that were glowing. What were those?
I have no idea. I have to.
That was that something new too?
That's new. They were new too.
That was kind of neat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Grandma died.
The casting's good. I mean, even the
yeah.
grandmother kind of looks like the granddaughter. I mean, they just did a great job. Well, of course, the person playing the same guy was the father and son. So although Wyatt looks a little bit like his mother.
Yeah,
he looks like his dad too.
More like his mother, but not as much as his dad, right?
Yeah. So, but that's okay. They still look like they could be the same person at aged too.
Younger and older. So that's actually pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, he's over 92. According to the Monarch's age.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Well, it said they started in late 40s. And so he was already in the military in the 40s during World War II. So in 1952,
I don't think that's that same character. This is in, I thought, the 50s. I didn't think it was.
Well,
in the 40s.
they went hunting in the 50s, yes. But Monarch's been around since the 40s.
Okay.
According to what they said in episode 3.
Right. All right, guys. As we say at All for Sci-Fi, go out this week and do one act of kindness because it makes the world a better place, and it might inspire someone else to do something nice for someone else. As always, the force is with us. Live long and prosper. There you go. Did you ever get? No, I never got a GPS for Captain Rickster.
No, that's not gonna. That he never finds me anyway. If I had a GPS on me, he couldn't find me.
No, I can't find that dude.
Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hope you had a great holiday.
Right.
We will be back next Saturday.
Well, we won't be back next Saturday.
We'll be live streaming Friday,
you'll get more videos. You're going to get at least 3 videos next weekend. So,
but have fun. Stay safe. Don't drink.
Hey, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Take care. God bless.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.